Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to your daily Wallops weather briefing for Friday, October 19th. Seeing some perfectly clear and cool conditions out there this morning. Going to continue to see mostly sunny skies throughout the day today. Then seeing some increase in our clouds as we go toward this afternoon with a chance of rain by Saturday morning. Taking a look at our conditions across the area from yesterday, seeing a chilly day yesterday across the area. Most locations seeing a high around 60 degrees. This morning we saw high pressure and calm winds across the area with clear skies that led to a nice setup to have a very cold morning across the region. I might have even seen some patchy frost up in around Salisbury in interior portion of the Delmarva this morning with lows down into the mid-30s. Here at Wallops we got to a low of 39. As of 9 a.m. we are seeing a temperature of around 50 degrees across most locations under sunny skies. Sounding this morning, we did have those calm winds at the surface, and then just above the surface, seeing those winds shift more westerly, around 10 knots or so at 3,000 feet, up to 6,000 feet, then shifting northwesterly across much of the remainder of the column, increasing to 25 knots at the 12,000 foot level, then steadily increasing up to 64 knots from the northwest at the 25,000 foot level. Seeing a freezing level this morning at 11,400 feet. Taking a look at our observations here, not seeing really any cloud cover across the region nor any shower activity, just a little bit of clutter there on the radar map. We are seeing still calm winds here along the Delmarva. Those winds will pick up from the southwest late this morning and then continue to be southwesterly through the evening and overnight hours. We'll start to see some upper level cirrus start streaming here in the next hour or two as well throughout the day. With clouds increasing later throughout the day and into this evening. Taking a look at our surface analysis, you can see that high pressure centered over the mid-Atlantic that helped to give us those nice clear conditions and calm winds. That high pressure will weaken throughout the day, moving east of the area, helping to shift those winds more southwesterly when we get our next front pushing through the area, and that's going to give us a chance of rain by tomorrow morning. Taking a look at our forecast charts for today, you can see by this afternoon we're going to have that high pressure shifting east of the area, and that's when our winds are going to be shifting more southwesterly, and they'll be increasing as we go throughout the afternoon and evening as that next front approaches, tightening that pressure gradient a bit. We're going to remain dry through the evening hours before midnight, and then once we get past midnight, that's when we're going to start seeing chances of isolated light rain showers, and then seeing the likelihood of some scattered rain showers by the pre-dawn hours of Saturday and into much of Saturday morning as that trough slowly makes its way across the area. It does look like the best chance for rain showers will be before noon. Still can't rule out some isolated showers across the region, though, for much of the afternoon and evening for Saturday. Just the best chance being earlier in the morning. Should be able to see a couple peaks of sun as we go towards Saturday afternoon as well. Once we get into Sunday or Saturday night, we're going to start to see high pressure build into the area. That's really going to tighten up the pressure gradient across the Delmarva, so we can expect some breezy winds Saturday night into Sunday, especially Sunday morning as the high pressure continues to build in. It does look like a wind advisory for Saturday night into Sunday morning will be likely with gusts around 30 to 35 knots at times across the region. And then Sunday we're going to get that high pressure building in, and by Sunday afternoon that'll help to really clear things out. Those winds will calm down a bit as high pressure inches closer, and we're going to be ending our weekend with a mostly sunny but very cool day, and that will continue into Monday as well. Taking a look at our forecast chart across for today, we're going to be looking at a high of 65 as those winds shift more southwesterly this afternoon, becoming 7 to 12 knots, then 8 to 13 knots overnight, and they'll be a little bit gusty by the pre-dawn hours of Saturday morning. A slight chance of seeing a wind advisory, and then our best chances for rain will be after about 4 a.m. Saturday morning. We're going to be seeing a pretty mild low with that southwesterly flow tonight of 57. Taking a look at our terminal forecast, going to remain mostly sunny throughout the day. Might see a couple fair weather cumulus clouds pop up near 3,000 feet this afternoon. We'll slowly see those upper level clouds stream in and slowly thicken as we go through the evening hours. Then as we go towards midnight, we'll see that broken deck near 15,000 feet, and after that we're going to start, that deck will become overcast. Any shower activity that'll lower down to 10,000 feet. Then when we get our best chances of rain moving into the area, we'll see those ceilings down to around 3,000 feet with an overcast deck between 6,000 and 7,000 feet. For tomorrow, going to be looking at a cloudy day with a chance of showers, especially before noon. It's going to be partly sunny late, so we'll see some peaks of sun. And it's going to be breezy at times throughout the day with hovering near that wind advisory criteria. We're going to see southwesterly winds through much of the day. That'll help to bump up the temperature a bit to a high of 71. Then Saturday night, we'll have that high pressure starting to build into the area. Still going to be looking at mostly cloudy skies, and with upper level energy abundant, we're still going to be seeing a slight chance of an isolated shower for Saturday night. It is going to be breezy with that pressure gradient tightening up and a chilly low of 46. Then Sunday, that high pressure is going to be starting to establish itself over the mid-Atlantic, bringing in a colder, drier air mass. Going to be seeing mostly cloudy skies early, becoming partly cloudy by afternoon. It is going to be breezy throughout the day. Looks like a definite wind advisory for Sunday with those wind gusts of 30 to 35 knots, and it's going to be a chilly high of 56. Taking a look at our extended outlook here, it does look like the coldest day in the next few days will be Sunday, with that high only reaching 56. And as we go into Monday morning, going to be very similar to what we saw this morning with high pressure centered directly overhead. That's going to allow for some clear conditions and calm winds, allowing the temperature to drop down into the upper 30s across the Del Mar. We're expecting a temperature of 39 degrees here. And then still looking like a cool day for Monday under partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies with a high of 60. Then we're going to be seeing some fairly seasonal temperatures after that for Tuesday and Wednesday. Highs of 68 on Tuesday as we get a little bit more of a southerly flow than Wednesday. That high is going to rebuild across the area, cooling things down once again, giving us a chilly low of 45 with a high of 60. Then we're going to have some cooler air moving into the area once again for the end of next week. High of 56 again on Thursday. So pretty tranquil work week next week. Seeing just some mostly sunny skies and seasonable to slightly below average temperatures for next week. That'll do it for your daily weather briefing. We'll be back on Monday morning at 8:15 a.m. and at 10 a.m. Have a great weekend.